Hello everyone, in the next video from Flashpoint campaign Southern Storm, and today we are going to set up our forces and prepare them for inevitable Warsaw Pact attack along the road called B303 and targeting A9 highway. So that's what they are supposed to do based on the intelligence report. So, with that being said, let's start deploying our units. And let's see, we have two different HQs. So one is for 4th Battalion. No, I'm sorry, for the 4th Company and for the 2nd Company from 102nd Panzer Grenadier Battalion. And you can see that they can be deployed quite further away from that location, which is very nice. But first, let's take a look with what they are equipped. Okay, so they have 8 TGMs, and as far as I remember, some of them. Okay, so they have also mortars with 8 TGMs. Yeah, with Milans. What's the range of those Milans? I don't remember. It's around 2 kilometers. Fair enough. What about those guys? You also use Milans. 2 kilometers range, which is around 4 hexes. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take those guys first, which is the 4th company, and I would like to hold those locations. And I know it's a bit unfavorable position for them, and yeah, I'm fully aware that they may die quite quickly, but uh, that's how I would like to defend it. So I think I'm going to stack the the first platoon and the second platoon. I think I will send second platoon across the bridge and stay over there. And from here, I'm going to defend those positions. Yeah, I know they have Milans, so they have in total 9 rounds, since those are 3 squads. And I'm fully aware that they should, I mean, they could fight from greater distance, but I want to stop enemies in such a tight space because, as far as we know, they are going to push heavily with tanks, and tanks are usually better in longer ranges. I believe my Milan is not good enough to fight with tanks, especially with such a massive tanks. So I'm going to keep them very close in a tight space, and we will see how it will play out. Also, we are equipped with Panzerfaust 44, which is 300 meters range. Uh, that should work well. I mean, hopefully. HQ. HQ for the 4th company will station around in Neuenmarkt. I could place it somewhere else, since I need 10 hexes at max. And let's see, is that okay? That would be 7 hexes. Yeah, I could also station here or on that highway here. How much this? Now it's 9. My plan is to go over that bridge, so that's gonna be 10 hexes from HQ. That could make sense. I could also place it here, and let's see. Now it's 8. Yeah, I think that looks good to me. I'm not sure whether range affects in some way. I mean, the lower range, the quicker the orders. I don't know. I don't think so. There is any kind of like the bonus or the especially, I mean, the bonus. If we are closer to our units, then we get some bonuses like I don't know, higher morale or whatever. I don't think it works like that, but I know that there is certain penalty if we are too far away from our HQ. So I think it's a fine spot for them. I could also place them in the city, but my idea is to keep them alive, far away from the front line. Now, the second company will station in Neuenmark and Hegnabrunn. So let's take a look at the line of sight from that location, and that's pretty cool. If I turn on SOP, okay, so that's the medium range for what? For Milan's, uh, it's 2 kilometers at max, so I don't think you can fire. Oh yeah, the autocannon can up to 3 kilometers. Okay, fair enough. So I think I will keep fire discipline to medium range, so only engaging with Milans. I think that's the best idea. What about that location? What about that? I'm just trying to. Okay, so that's in a lower ground, so I don't think I will keep any units here. No reason to do that. I think one company should station in Hegna. How it's called? Hegnabrunn? Turn off everything, game, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Hegnabrunn. Okay, so let's grab the I don't know second platoon. We also have the third platoon. Should I use them as a active reserve, like sitting, I don't know, for example here, and then replace the first platoon with the third? I'm sure they can't see too much from that location. Yeah, it's pretty poor. Also, I could put them somewhere else. They don't need to station over there exactly. Come on, turn on that line of sight tool. Uh, it's not that bad location. They also could do something. There's plenty of, well, cover is only 67%. Concealment is 90, 93? 93. What about that? 65, 67, 67, 67. Okay, so there's not that much cover. I thought that I'm going to get a bit more, especially, for example, that place over there is 64 somehow. Okay, so where I should station with them? Maybe I could put them on the most left flank, on top of that, I don't know, hill, whatever it is. Mm, they would have plenty of possible line of sight, which sounds like a plan. Or I could do the same and put the scout section here, and that would also work quite well. Yeah, that's a good question. Should I keep them together, like the three platoons, quite close to each other, or should I send them completely somewhere else? Question is about the firepower and how much that firepower we have. By stationing here, I have quite a bit of firepower. So maybe, let's see, like that. Yeah, I know. I don't need to keep them that close to each other, but I'm sure that the enemy forces are quite heavy, so I really need to concentrate quite a bit of my firepower to one place. Uh, I mean, that was the rule followed by uh, General Montgomery. That's also quite interesting that he made one of those mistakes while designing his operations on different battlefields. I don't know. The first example which comes to my mind is the Battle of Marefline. He didn't decide to concentrate enough firepower to break through, and well, despite the fact he, well, I would say partially won, he wasn't able to exploit that win and obliterate German forces completely. So yeah, I think I also don't want to make that mistake, despite the fact I'm in defense. So yeah, I will concentrate my units over there. Still from that location, I have some ranges. I can see something for the SOP. It looks like that, and I think it's perfectly fine. We should have in range quite a good, quite a few good places. So yeah, let's keep it like that. We will go back to the SOPs later. For now, let's focus only on that, on the placement. We also have HQ for those guys, and you can see that they have now the huge penalty. It's marked as red. Its range is 16, despite the fact max is 10. So I'm going to put my HQ a bit closer, and a bit closer is like that. That should be perfectly fine. I don't think I need to keep them even, I mean that HQ even closer. What do we have here? We have mortars with Milans. We have some wheeled utility vehicles or trucks, and also Kubel. Interesting. Why do I even need that vehicle? Anyway, uh, I could also keep it a bit closer, so provide some fire support, but really there's no reason to do that. Two mortars, in total 10 Milans, which is quite useful, I would say. But do I want to risk it? Like, is there really a reason to do that? I don't think so. So I'm going to keep my HQ in Himmelkron. That's the plan. And now we have the uh, main HQ, which is, well, it says West German Headquarter Platoon. So the unit is, I believe, the size of a platoon, but uh, in fact, it is HQ for what? For the battalion? Yeah, we have the second company, the fourth company. Yeah, so it's the battalion, part of battalion, HQ, I believe. I think so, even based on name, so it would make sense. Two companies, yeah, that's a battalion HQ. So, and it's marked as two dashes, which is actually, it's quite interesting, I'm not gonna lie. That's also West German Utility Vehicle HQ Platoon. Okay, and that's a platoon. Well, it's really interesting. Well, yeah, that's the sign of battalion, right? Two dashes, so that makes sense. The name, it's just maybe a bit misleading since we know that's a battalion element, but I think that name indicates the size of it. That's why it's platoon. I don't know. I don't know why it's called like that. Whatever. Let's forget about that. I'm gonna put that HQ in Harsdorf. I think all units are completely fine with that, especially my HQs. Yeah, the maximum range is 20, so it's all good. Now the American forces. And the American forces, we have two tanks platoons, we have scout sections, plenty of them, so I think first I would like to put one scout section. Of course, yeah, I cannot put it here, but here, and I will move over there. And from that location, I should be able to, yeah, to see. Maybe not that much, but enough to support my units here in Neuenmark and Hegnabrunn. I love that name. Also, that could be not that bad spot for my tanks. So let's see. Maybe one scout section over there on that ridge. The other one could station also here. Here, not really. Over there, yeah, also makes sense. The tank platoon could station also here on top of it. Cover 70, concealment 78. There's a couple of interesting locations. That location, not really. Okay, so the first location is that. So let's move them a bit closer, and you will move here. Okay, so I'm not going to give you now any SOPs. I mean any orders and modify SOPs. We'll do that later. Uh, Now the second spot. That's also a nice spot. I'm wondering whether that's the proper spot for the tanks. Hmm. Let's see. Can see quite a lot. Also that position for the tanks. Not really, no. Mm, could be better. Also could be better. What about that? Trying to find good spot for them. Oh, maybe. What about that? So I could put my scout section here, or even here, but there is less cover. Uh, Here it's, yeah, that's a nice position. 90 cover, 97 concealment. And the tank platoon could be placed a bit higher. Okay, definitely either that spot or that. It's a couple of good spots, not gonna lie. They are not perfect, but they are good enough. Okay, I think I will put. Let's think. Concealment. Okay, over there. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put one scout section here. That's the plan. I think I will put tank platoon over there. Please let me click on that again. I know that there is a shortcut to do that. I will put maybe tank platoon here, scout section here. Okay, let's move second ACR. I'm going to need that. I will put also tank platoon alongside. What about the other forces? The question is, are they going to attack from the western side? They may try to do that. I'm a bit worried about that. So I think, yeah, I need to send. Okay, I need to send one scout section here, since that's a really nice spot. Uh, let's see. Yeah, we can see really a lot from that location. We should be able to spot them either here, whether they are following that route, or over here south of Weissermain River, or over here to Hegnabrunn. So yeah, that's a really nice location. Cover is 64, concealment 72. That's a small size element. They should be able to hide and just wait. We keep fire discipline, I think, to medium range also. So yeah, that's the plan. Also, what about the left flank though? Should I waste one of my scout sections and put them over here so we can see whether something is coming from the west side? I don't think that will happen, but if that happens, and I'm not going to have any units over there, it's gonna be a problem. So, as a safety measure, I think I would like to see one of my units over there. And I think that's a really nice spot for them to stay here. Uh, okay, so you will stay here. What about rest of my units? So, mortars. Think mortars. I will keep you here. Your maximum range is something like that, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's the right spot for you. What else is left? We have one more tank platoon, one more scout section, and two scout sections, and of course HQ. So HQ will station in Lanzerdorf. What do you have? You have one Abrams and one command vehicle. Fine. Tank platoon. I have no plan for you at that point. Could also support my units. I mean German, my West German units in Neuenmarkt and Hegnabrunn. I could also do that. Why not? I could also. What to do with those units? I mean, I could also use them as a reserve and then react based on the situation, which isn't the most stupid idea, I would say. I think I will keep one of my scouts here in Trebgast, since we don't know. Yeah, what I mean, I should have enough vision if they decide to go this way. Uh, but what if someone sneaks through? Well, that location I could use to hold it, or that, or just station over there. And that's a great question. What to do with that? Or just to keep them here for now as a reserve and then use them if situation needs that. Uh, okay. Maybe I should start editing SOPs and based on SOPs give them specific orders and then I will know what to do. So first let's start with American units since those are the ones I need to move. So let's take first maybe my scout sections. Let's jump to SOP manager. And well, one more thing. You have veteran experience. Fantastic. And 90 morale. So okay. Tactical initiative generous. Acceptable losses. Do or die. Huh. Well, I'm not going to use them outside that scenario, I would say. I mean, this is not campaign or something like that, so I think that's fine. Preferred stand of range 0. Yes. Uh, but maximum range for you. Preference, concealment, movement, yeah, that's fine. Relocate, never. Uh-huh. Passengers disembark, 0 from end of path. I mean, hopefully I will remember to change that if needed. Entry supply trigger at 15%. I think that's right for them. For now, I will control how many toes are left, so I mean, I would need to put the trigger at around 80% to replenish my toes. Uh, so I think I don't want to do that. I will do it manually. I will try to control amount of ammunition they have. So uh, let's do it and let's apply same orders to all my scout sections, and we'll do it by clicking. I mean by right clicking and apply SOP to unit's default SOP and proceed. And to the third one and also default to the fourth one and default and to the fifth one. Apply, yes, and I think the sixth one is the last one. Yes, I'm pretty sure. The seventh and eighth are tanks platoons. Okay, with that, with that done, I can plot some movement, and I think what was my initial idea? Oh, of course, I think I wanted to put them over here. Am I correct? Yes, I think I'm correct. So, move hasty. I will just click here. No reason to do anything else, and we will hold. Now, another one. It was here or here or here. Great question. Okay, either tank platoon over there or I'm just checking which position is better. Okay, I will keep scouts here. No, I'll keep scouts here and the tank platoon in between. So let's take the second scouts. I will move you even here. And move hasty. Oh, click here, commit, hold. Really? You want to move it like that? It's gonna take you 21 minutes. Let's edit it. What if I select roads? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, shows the same time. It's annoying. Okay, concealment. Remove that. Okay, you can go like that if you really want. Sure. Or I can try it. Well, I can try to plot it differently. I can try to plot it like that. What about that? Old. Oh, really? You can do that. Thank you. Oh, now it's only 15 minutes. Thank you very much. So where do you go, my friend? Okay, you go here. So I'm going to put a tank platoon here. Hmm. Or I'm going to change it. It will go like that, and the tank platoon will go on top of it. So I could also modify SOP for my tank now, but first I will put some orders for other scout sections. So you will go move hasty. No reason to do it differently. Like that, maybe like that. Commit and also hold. Perfect. Only 16 minutes. That's really nice. The question is about the fire discipline. Okay, that's the maximum range. I think I'm gonna shorten it. Uh, Not for move hasty, but for the hold order. Maximum range. Apply. Okay, I would like to see now. Can you? Oh, of course. We'll put hold. Can you show me just the really game, please? It still shows me maximum range because for all those orders, that's the maximum range setup, and for the hold, of course, it's only 2/3, but it doesn't show it, unfortunately. Even if I click on that, it still doesn't show it. Anyway, we'll check that when they reach the destination. Okay, whatever. I still don't have an idea for the fifth, which is a problem. I don't have an idea for the sixth, which is also the problem. I could concentrate all of them on that hill. The problem is, I think there is no reason to spread them too much, like too small amount of butter on too many slices of bread. There is no reason to do that. It's really more dangerous than helpful. I think I need to gather them at a similar place and concentrate as much firepower as possible in a single place. This taking into consideration the amount of firepower I have, which is not that great compared with the forces are coming against me. I think that's the right choice to do that. So I need to turn on not ranges paths so I can see where everyone is going. Let's see, and also line of sight tool. Hmm. That location actually is quite interesting, if I'm honest with you. I could put scouts here and the tank platoon here, or the tank platoon here and scouts here. Sounds like a plan, right? Unless they decide to go a different way, then we have a problem. But we can also react if needed. I think will be able to spot them quite quickly. Hope so. Okay, let's think for a while. What could I do? Also, I could send one scout section further northwest, and that would maybe there would be a chance to spot them if they decide to go this way. So then I could just relocate my fourth scout section to support the other side. Uh, but again, that's the question about putting putting butter on too many slices of bread. So let me think a while. Well, okay, I think I should do that, and I think I will put tank platoon here. So I will put the 8th here, the 7th ACR. I'm talking about the ACRs now. The 7th ACR will land here, which is also tank platoon. And one scout section I will put here. I know it's not that much cover, not that much concealment, but they are small size element, so that should be perfectly fine for them. So let's see. I have third is going over there. I have 6 left. So Mr. 6, you are going to move over there, and you are going to hold. Question about the fifth. It's a great question. I could try to move them up here, uh, since I don't have a good position for them at that point. Like really. Or I could put them here. You can see there is a bit of line of sight on that road. Not too much, but also I can see the reach. Hmm. Or here. Or really use them as a scouts. Uh, so maybe, you know what? I'm going to do that. Well, I know maybe it's a stupid idea, but let's try. Let's at least try. So I'm going to do it like that. Hmm. Here, and I will put first here. We'll screen. Now let's take a look at line of sight. Okay, we can see that, or we can see that. What about cover and concealment from that location? So. Okay, so I think that position is better. So let's do it like that. Uh, I don't want to expose myself too much. So maybe let's try to do it like that. 30 minutes. Fair enough. I think it's acceptable. The question is what we should do with fire discipline and also about relocation. I think I will do that manually. We will see how it resolves during the actual gameplay. Okay, so that's the plan for my scouts. Now I'm going to edit tanks SOPs. Let's click edit order SOP, default one, tactical initiative generals, of course, acceptable losses do or die, no standoff range. Maximum fire discipline, relocate never, yeah, that's That's lovely. Rest doesn't apply. Resupply trigger at 15%. I think that's okay. I'm either way. I'm gonna control it manually. I know it's in case of bigger size units and scenarios that's gonna be problematic, but I think in case of small scenario I can quite control it. So uh, okay, that's good. I'm gonna also copy that as a default one to the 8th ACR, which is also tank platoon. Mm, all good. Now, 7th, you are going where? Why are paths turned off? Okay, so you will go either here or here. Oh, which one is better? Actually, I can see something from that hilltop. Let me check in. What does it mean, the red? I mean, I also need to evaluate what it really means. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put them on top of that hill, and we'll see. I will use it like kind of artillery. So, move. Well, no, move hasty. There is no reason to move deliberate. And like that, commit, and of course hold to get some bonuses. That's gonna take you 17 minutes. Very lovely. What if I put you here? Oh, even less. 12 minutes now. Perfect. And 8th will station here. So boom. Move hasty. Click, click, and hold. It's gonna take you 4 minutes. Perfect. So now I'm left with SOPs for my West German forces, also, well, HQs. So first of all, let's start with mortar, and let's take, I think the SOP is absolutely fine for them. Generous, do or die, medium range, well, that's a small change. So maximum range, boo 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 boo, all good. I haven't checked one thing. Let me take a look at scout sections. Carriers when empty. Support passengers. Yeah, that's quite crucial because I want those Bradleys to support them. They are main firepower of those units, so it's fine. Now the HQ. I don't think I should change anything. Like they will not be involved in the in the in the combat, so that's all good. No reason to modify anything. And now I'm left only with my West German forces. How much time? I think it's around 40 minutes. So uh, I'm gonna finish video right now, just to have clear mindset for the next video and to not make any mistakes while setting up proper SOPs for my West German forces. And hopefully we will finally start the command cycle and see how it will play out. I don't know which uh, battle well order was selected for our enemies, so we will see. Hopefully it will be really funny to watch and to fight against them. But for today, that's it. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video. Goodbye.